fun to discover my talents. I'm excited for you all to see these amazing spaces and hear about all the good things we are doing in the community. And I'm now proud to introduce our president and CEO, Tina Belsic.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Journey. We're all so proud of Journey and all that you've accomplished, and we all can't wait to see what you do next. As Journey mentioned, my name is Tina Belsic, and I'm president and CEO here at Boys and Girls Clubs of Oklahoma County. And on behalf of our board chair, Brian Bladd, who is here somewhere, our entire board, many of our staff are with us, but our staff, our kids, we want to thank you so much for being with us today. I want to give a special thanks to the NBA, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Emirates, and all that are here today for the amazing legacy project you are all going to get to see right after this. You'll get to see our brand new, newly renovated Wonder Room. And I also want to say thank you so much for the NBA Foundation grant and all of you who are sponsoring this special day for our kids. I think all of us are so aware of the great things that the NBA and all the NBA teams, including our Oklahoma City Thunder, do on the court. But I'm happy that today we get an opportunity to highlight what they all do off the court and to enrich our community and communities throughout the country. The investment from the NBA, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and Emirates that they have made here today will change lives and provide opportunities for kids for years to come. This is indicative of the kinds of investments that these organizations are making on a regular basis but may not always receive this kind of attention. The commitment to investment in communities is really more than I can describe, and I wish you all knew how often we benefit from that and our kids benefit from that. I would like to now introduce you to Paris Lawson, our sideline reporter and studio host for the Oklahoma City Thunder, who will be the MC for this celebration.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Tina, for that introduction. And like Tina said, my name is Paris Lawson. I am the sideline reporter and studio host for your Oklahoma City Thunder. But today, I am so thrilled to serve as host here at the Boys and Girls Club of Oklahoma County for truly a special celebration. For those of you who don't know, the Boys and Girls Club of Oklahoma County is going to be celebrating their 30th anniversary in July, which is incredible. And their partnership with the Oklahoma City Thunder has been integral over the last 17 seasons. And so we couldn't be more proud to be here to celebrate that partnership, but also celebrate these incredible folks right in front of me, the youth of the Boys and Girls Club here today. Now, before we really get into this, I just want to do a quick temperature check. Any Thunder fans in the room here today? Okay. Let's hear it for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I knew this was a good crowd. I knew that. Now, we're here today for a very special reason, and that's to celebrate the fact that the Oklahoma City Thunder are competing for a chance to win their first ever NBA title here in this city. And we know it's the Thunder's hard work and excellence on the court that got them to the NBA Finals, but all year round, the Thunder has been working hard in the community to make an impact off the court in its community, especially at places just like this, the Boys and Girls Club. And that's why it's so special to be here today with the entire NBA community. Now, during the NBA Finals, it's tradition to bring the entire NBA family together to make an impact that'll last far beyond the end of this series, which is why we are so excited that in just a few moments, we will be dedicating a newly renovated Wonder Room here in this building. And it's been renovated over the last few weeks with all new technology, a steam zone, a reading nook, and a mindfulness space. Boys and Girls Club, can I get a round of applause for that? Now, to help us with this dedication and the celebration, we're lucky to be joined by many, many members of the NBA family, including current and former players. We have team and league executives. We also have community leaders with us here today. So allow me to introduce them to you. From the league office, please welcome Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum. NBA legend and president of the G League, Sharif Abdur-Rahim. We also want to acknowledge and welcome several members and leaders from your Oklahoma City Thunder who are joining us today. Please welcome Thunder Executive Vice President and General Manager Sam Presti. Thunder Executive Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer Danny Barth is over here. Thunder Vice President of Community Engagement Erin Oldfield, as well as her incredible staff and also other members of the Thunder leadership team with us here today. Thank you all for being here. We also have some great Thunder legacy players who are no strangers to the NBA Finals or this Oklahoma City community. Please welcome Nick Collison and DJ White. Now, before we officially dedicate this space, this brand new space, I want to take some time and let us hear from some special folks who are joining me here on stage. First, you all know him very well, and you've seen firsthand his passion for his youth, for this youth and the families in this club, and of course, our city. Please welcome Mayor David Holt.
Thank you, Paris. Well, thank you, Paris. Well, on behalf of the people of Oklahoma City, I certainly am honored to welcome our friends from the NBA, led by Commissioner Silver. Of course, our new friends from Emirates. I see you brought something we've never seen before in Oklahoma City, which are Emirates flight attendants sitting over there in the stands. I do plan to talk to you a little later about some flights that we might be interested in since you're here. I certainly am honored to stand up here with the leadership of our beloved Oklahoma City Thunder. Clay and his ownership group, Sam and Danny, and just the whole team, and obviously the players, mean so much to this community. And, Commissioner, we actually ran a bit of a social experiment in this city. From about 22 to 23, we all had a community discussion about what the NBA means to Oklahoma City. And then at the end of it, we had a vote. And the results were really good. In fact, from political standards, it was about as close to unanimity as you're ever going to get. And the reasons that we value the NBA and the Thunder are numerous. They are obviously a wonderful rallying point for the community. They're great for morale. They bring us together as a community in a way that nothing ever had before. They obviously drive a lot of economic growth, both in a very direct way and both as well in a very indirect way, elevating us to a global profile. And we're certainly this week, we see that very clearly. But what we're celebrating here today is something else we also talked a lot about during that period, and that was the way that the Thunder and the NBA are so generous in our community. And as mayor, I have been at what seems like countless court dedications, reading room dedications, Boys and Girls Club events, even a fishing dock one time. And it is really valuable for a city government and a community to have a partner like that. We can't do it all. We try, but we can't. And we need nonprofit and corporate partners to help us ensure that all the kids of Oklahoma City have equal opportunity. And so ultimately, of course, I want to greet all of these young people sitting in front of me right here. You are the future of Oklahoma City. You will one day carry dim memories of this day, but just know that the investment that we are all collectively making in your future is something that's very meaningful to us, and one day I hope it will be very meaningful to you. And certainly the city values very greatly the specific partner that is being supported today in the Boys and Girls Club. This, of course, facility is in a city park. We are in Memorial Park here in Oklahoma City, and in the MAPS 4 initiative that the voters approved in 2019 by only 1 point more than the arena, Commissioner, they decided to invest in 4 youth centers that will really be as good or better than this facility. And we're putting them in some of our most challenged neighborhoods in Oklahoma City. And after the vote, we had a whole process, and we decided that we're going to work with the Boys and Girls Club to run those facilities. And so as they roll out over the next decade, Tina and her team are going to be managing them, and we're going to have life-changing facilities like this in some of the most challenged places in Oklahoma City, and lives are going to be changed. But we know that in the meantime, lives are going to be changed right here, thanks to what you all are doing here today. So thank you all for all that you've done to make this possible. On behalf of the people of Oklahoma City, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, thanks.
Thank you so much, Mayor Holt. Now, teamwork is an incredible component for success, and the NBA wouldn't be celebrating today's event without the support and partnership of Emirates, working to bring today's special project to life. So please join me in welcoming Matthew Jones, Emirates Vice President, USA.
Thank you, Paris. Hello, everyone. My name is Matthew Jones, Vice President of Emirates Airlines here in the United States. But today, it's my honor to be here at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Oklahoma County, along with the Oklahoma City Thunder players and NBA leadership, and of course, all of you. As the official global airline partner of the NBA and the presenting partner of this year's NBA Finals Legacy Project, we're incredibly excited to be part of today's ribbon cutting ceremony to support the transformation of the new Wonder Room, which will support the local community here in Oklahoma City. The initiative is part of our partnership with the NBA and is born out of our commitment to making a difference in cities across the United States and positively impacting and contributing to the well-being of youth in our communities. This aligns with our mission to go beyond travel and create meaningful connections that uplift and empower, both in the air and on the ground. Giving back to communities is a core part of who we are, allowing us to connect with people, which is why initiatives like this one are so important to us. By combining education, innovation, and inspiration, this space is more than a renovation. It's a launch pad for dreams. Just as our flights open doors to new opportunities, we hope this Wonder Room inspires the next generation of Oklahoma to aim higher and reach higher heights. We're proud to stand alongside the NBA and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Oklahoma County in opening this new chapter for the community. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I hope you enjoy the renovation.
Thank you so much, Matthew. We are so excited to welcome you to Oklahoma City today. Thank you for being here. Now, one of the highlights of having the NBA Finals here in Oklahoma City is that we get to see the commissioner of the NBA. So please join me in welcoming Adam Silver to the podium.
Thank you, Paris, very much, Matthew, and thank you for traveling to be here. Thank you for Emirates for this great partnership here with the NBA and with Oklahoma City. I'm Clay Bennett. It means so much for us to be here. Sam Presti, team members. I know you got a lot going on right now, so it means a lot that you're here today. Good luck in the rest of the series. There's nothing more important that the NBA does than these kinds of events. It's one of the favorite parts of my job that we get to deal directly with young people, boys and girls like those who are here today. So let me speak directly to you for a minute. As I said, I've seen a lot of these clubs, and what you're going to hear from these NBA players in a minute is virtually every one of them had some sort of club like this. It may not have been called a Boys and Girls Club, maybe it was a YMCA, whatever it was called. It had a tremendous impact on their lives, and they probably wouldn't be here today but for a facility like this where they could come together with great leaders in the communities, mentors, coaches, teachers to help them along, because just so I can get all of your attention for a second, you can't do it by yourself. These guys are part of a team. I'm part of a team at the NBA. So the one message I want to leave you with today is take advantage of this club. I promise you, I've seen these clubs everywhere. This is one of the nicest clubs I've seen. And as you just heard from these prior speakers, we all collectively just made an investment in even improving it, so it's even better than it was. New computers, a new reading room, new facilities, a new STEAM center for studying science, technology, all kinds of great things. So when you grow up, maybe you'll be so lucky to be an NBA player or a WNBA player, but most likely you'll be like me. You'll be wearing a tie and jacket, and you'll be working in an office somewhere. But I wouldn't have had this opportunity unless I had great teachers, great mentors, great coaches who helped me along the way. So please, please, please come to this place, use this place. You know, as you heard from Tina, the great director here, you know, they have the best people in the world here to help you. Ask any question, and maybe you want to come here to play basketball, or maybe you want to come here and learn how to use computers and iPads, or maybe you just want a place to talk to adults or be with friends. That's what these centers are for, so take advantage of it. And just lastly, to Mayor Holt, the people of Oklahoma City, thank you for this warm welcome. It means so much of us to be here.
Thank you so much, Adam, and for your leadership and the NBA's continued commitment to giving back to communities. Thank you so much. Now, the Oklahoma City Thunder's commitment to this club and community is evident in this long-standing partnership, 17 seasons. And that commitment, well, it starts at the very, very top. And we are so honored today to have the chairman of the Oklahoma City Thunder with us today to offer remarks. Please welcome Clay Bennett.
Thank you, Paris. You're in a good place when you're around kids, and it feels good, and it's a great privilege for all of us to be with you and to do this for you. And I echo what Adam said. Please take advantage of it. Please use it, enjoy it, make it yours. And I also just want to lastly talk about the team's relationship to the community. It's really everything to us. When we started out, it was about how can we lift up the city? How can we lift up our community? How can we make it better? How can we make things better for our citizens with this great tool, this incredible league and players, the best role models in the world, these guys that play for the Thunder. And it's just a privilege to be connected to that. And we've been connected, as it was said earlier, but I want to repeat it. We've been connected to the Boys and Girls Club since the day we arrived. And we want to keep that going, very strong, never ending, all we can ever do. I just want to thank our city, all of the leadership, the volunteers, all the wonderful people that make it tick, that make it run, that do the good work every day, in and out, not under the spotlight, not on the court, not for the glory, but for doing the good work and for making things better for these young people. It's a great privilege to be with you today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Clay. Now, we are also very excited because today, joining us now, we have 5 members of your Western Conference champion, Oklahoma City Thunder, with us. We've got Brandon Carlson. We've got Nikola Topic, Alex Dukas, Adam Flagler, and Dylan Jones. Now, I would love it if we had some time to ask these guys some questions. So I'm going to kick things off, asking them a couple of questions, and I know we have some students here with some questions of their own. Does that sound all right for you guys? You guys have microphones? We'll start with Nikola over here, if you could grab the mic. First question for you. How special is it to you that the OKC Thunder are playing in the NBA Finals?
I mean, it feels amazing. I remember being a kid like you guys and watching NBA Finals and highlights and NBA highlights of all those great players, and now to be a part of it, it's really surreal.
Thank you, Nikola. Next one for Brandon. What are some ways you get into the zone before a game?
There's a lot of ways. My biggest one is just listening to music, just putting in my favorite, artists. I love listening to some, I don't want to say, some Justin Bieber, it gets me feeling good, and, it gets you locked in. Just tune out the other noises, distractions around you. So.
Great answer. Thanks, Brandon. All right, I'll ask our first student to come up to ask their question. This question is for Alex.
What is it about Thunder fans that makes it so special to play here in OKC?
First of all, it's a great question. It's incredible. I mean, last night's game, it kind of took me a little bit to look around and take in the moment, but the fans in the community around the Thunder are incredible. They're super supportive, loving, incredibly loyal, and the loudest fans I've ever been around, so it's awesome.
We'll have our next student come up.
Do you have any words of wisdom for us as kids?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say, being a man now that experienced the Boys and Girls Club as a kid, I would say the biggest thing is just being present and enjoying the moment. Anytime you get an opportunity to say thank you to the people around you, do that, and understand that you prioritizing the present right now is an investment for your future. So, yeah, that's what I would say.
And we've got one last question. This one is for Dylan.
You were a member of your Boys and Girls Club growing up. How did that impact you?
I would say it impacted me a great deal. You know, being here just reminds me of when I was a kid. You know, as crazy as it seems, but it feels like yesterday. And I would say it impacted me a great deal because when you get older and you gotta have a job and you work for different people and stuff like that, you know, who you are and your foundation is built up when you were younger, and the people that you were around at the Boys and Girls Club level in school or whatever, you know, that's still you as a person to your core. So you don't forget those times and those moments, and when you go on to be successful, you know, it's no better feeling than to tell those people thank you, because you know the important part they played in your career or the upbringing of you as a person. So it was big, and I'm forever grateful for it.
Can we hear it for our incredible students with their questions? Well done, well done. And a special thank you to our Thunder players who have a lot going on right now, so thank you for taking the time out during the finals to be here. All right, I think all that work deserves some celebration, which we are going to kick off right now. I ask for everybody right now to remain seated, and our guests up here will head right over here with me to the new Wonder Room for a ribbon cutting. We're going to start that right now, and I'll turn it over to our Thunder Youth basketball team to take it from here. Thank you all so much, and Thunder up.
Sure.